Hey, this is Scott with TrustGuard, and I'm here today with Paul Young, one of the founders of Skybound software, and you can find their website at skybound.ca. And I'm going to let him give a little bit of background about who he is and his company, and we'll go into some of the results that he's had with TrustGuard and his experiences.
Okay, well, Scott, thank you for having me on the show, and I'm going to say hi to everybody. Like you said, I'm Paul Young. I'm from Skybound Software. We're a software company, and we specialize in making tools for making things. And right now we only have one product, which is called Stylizer. And Stylizer is a CSS editor that focuses strongly on productivity and visual control. And hopefully in the future we'll have others, but right now we just have the one. A little bit of history about our company. I started Skybound with my brother Andrew because it seemed like the natural thing to do. Computers have been part of our lives for basically as far back as I can remember. Our family got our first computer, which was actually an IBM 8088 back in 1981, which kind of got the ball rolling. When exactly Skybound started is hard to pinpoint. Software was kind of the thing that, Andrew and I had always done throughout high school as a way to make money under a variety of different websites and different names. When I left high school is probably when we started going full-time into Skybound. Came with the name Skybound. We've tried quite a few products over the years. We decided eventually to focus on building tools for building things because, that's what we had done for so long is make things. So now we have one product, which is Stylizer, and we're doing very well. And we're going to be moving into a new office shortly, partially with the help of TrustGuard. And that's where we're at right now.
Yeah, you have a very nice looking site. Whoever designed it, kudos to them. So tell me, what were some of your initial thoughts about Trust Seals, or why did you decide to look into Trust Seals to add to your site?
I figured out that in many cases the hard way that if you want to be successful in business, you can't leave any stone unturned. Right. So, having said that, I had seen other trust deals on other websites. So, it just kind of seemed like, everybody else has it, so why don't we have it? So I looked at the usual suspects, ScanAlert, HackerSafe, actually because our credit card processing company was running a promotion. What we thought was a promotion with them at the time. So I phoned them up, and I talked to the saleswoman there, but it really felt like I was getting the smoke and mirrors treatment from them, and I couldn't justify spending all that money.
Right.
I mean, they seem to have, I guess, a little bit of confidence in their product, but it didn't really seem like the right business decision. So, and not that we're not willing to invest in our company, because we are, but it just wasn't seeming like the right business decision. And kind of the impression that they gave me was that the security seal business was the typical scenario where, the salesperson calls up the purchasing department to book an interview, and the salesperson goes down, gives a 10-minute PowerPoint pitch on, the benefits of security seals and all that. Purchasing department, who, made up of people who don't know a whole lot about the industry, decide to buy the security seals, and that's how it goes. But like I said, I don't leave any stone unturned. So I did a little bit more research, and I came across TrustGuard. And TrustGuard offered the built-in conversion testing and the double your money-back guarantee, which I think those were the two things that really sold me. The double your money-back guarantee, not necessarily because, I was trying to double my money back,
right,
but just as a way, it seemed like the double your money back was projecting confidence, and I was attracted to that confidence that it projected.
Okay, cool. So what did you think? You said the other thing was split testing. Had you used split testing or heard about it previous to that?
I haven't really used it a whole lot, probably a lot less than I would have liked it. We did a little bit of work with Google Website Optimizer. It's not exactly the best system out there, but it beats the $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 systems that are out there.
Right.
For anybody that doesn't know what split testing is, it's a system where 50% of the users, the visitors to your website, are sent one version of your website. The other 50% of the visitors are sent the other version of the website, and you track which version of the website does better. The one that does better is the one that keeps, the one that doesn't do as well as the one that throws
and with TrustGuard, we use split testing, and what we do is like you're aware, we actually show 50% of the customers the TrustGuard seals, and the other 50 don't see anything. And so that's how you can see if TrustGuard seals are being effective for you. So you
go ahead.
I was just saying, so you were intrigued by that, obviously.
Well, I was, but the one thing that I think I was really intrigued by was the fact that we didn't have to set it up, because that was actually one of the things that was kind of deterring me away from ScanAlert, was that I was going to have to set up the system on my own, and I didn't really want to have to do that. So it was kind of like this pain that I was, kind of avoiding, but, TrustGuard offered that built in. So I said, okay, I'm not going to have to do that myself, so it looks like a pretty good offer.
Right. Yeah, and it's pretty simple. It's just basically you click a button and you put a piece of code on your thank you page and you're done. Great. Well, so you started the split test. What did you think was going to happen?
I had absolutely no idea. I'm generally pretty pessimistic, so I wasn't expecting really anything. We did, although, get a 59.25% conversion, but we'll just say 60%. We got a 60% increase in sales.
Right.
And that's absolutely unbelievable. And I don't think there's any business person out there who wouldn't be interested in increasing their conversions by 6%.
Definitely. The numbers I have here, your conversion rate without the seals was 2.32%, and with the seals it was 3.71%. And and that's with a 95% confidence interval. Yeah, so it's some pretty amazing results. And we actually have quite a few clients that get similar results, but this split testing software really helps us to actually prove that it's working to our customers, which they love and we love to share. So
one other thing that I would like to mention is that my initial idea, I guess, about security seals was that they're really the only people that it would help to the 30% increase, 40% increase, 60% increase, are people that had, or companies that had generally poorly designed websites, so there wasn't really a whole lot of confidence that the visitor had in the website anyways. So our website, obviously is not designed like that. It's obviously very well designed. So my impression was, how much more trustworthy can our visitors be? But clearly that was wrong, and there was a lot to be gained in that regard.
Well, you have a really good point. And I think one of the reasons why it was so effective is because you took the advice that we give people on our split testing page, where we recommend that they place the seals in certain places, and you actually put multiple seals right on the checkout page where they're making that final buying decision.
There's absolutely no way they're going to miss it.
Right, yeah. And I think that really helps people feel a lot more confident about your company, because they can see that your security's been verified, that your privacy policy's been verified, your business has been verified, and they feel a lot more comfortable pushing that buy button. Was there any other thoughts or any last comments you'd like to leave with our members?
I'd just say that I would recommend TrustGuard to people who are considering it. I have recommended TrustGuard. At a 60% conversion increase that we got, even at a 10% conversion increase. I mean, nobody says, I'm going to start an e-commerce website and we're going to be accepting credit cards directly on the site, and do you think it's worth it to invest in an SSL certificate?
Right.
Nobody says that. And I think that trust seals, after seeing this, should be placed at a similar level of importance. It shouldn't be a business decision. It should just be, the thing that you do. So that's where I'd like to leave it.
Okay, great. And I totally agree with you, because one thing we really focus on here is that we believe that trust equals conversion. So the more you can get your customer to trust you, the more likely they are to buy. And, that kind of goes along with what you just mentioned. So anything you can do to increase the trust on your site will help increase your conversion. And that also goes along with web design. And you guys did a great job. So good luck in the future. And, it's been great talking to you, Paul. And
thanks for having me.
If anybody wants to, if anybody needs some good CSS software, go to skybound.ca and you can find out all about it. All right. Thanks, Paul. For more information on how you can start increasing your website's conversion rate today, go to www.trust-guard.com.